Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. Kelly in all her ponytail glory. You can see how short my hair is. Uh, Look how short I got it. It was way down and I cut it all off. I don't care. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? So, I wanted to, I'm not going to block out the light. I probably should. I'm not. I'm not today. I'll have to figure it out. No, no, I don't know. I want to thank all of you who were answering the questions yesterday. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love reading your answers, and I was just so blown away that so many of you contacted me. Wrote me on Facebook, in the comments, the video, everything. I just was blessed. So I thought today I would come on and ask a couple more questions because I have a lot of stuff I'm fighting with, and a lot of things that are stunting me in a lot of ways, and just a lot. I got a lot of stuff going on in my life. So, um and all you guys out there, Dave is getting, I couldn't even go today. I am so anxiety ridden, and I'm in a really bad depression, and um especially when my meds start to wear off, and I quit taking, I've been cutting back all of my medicine. I quit taking my morphine. I quit taking my, oh, what was the other one? Crud. What was the other one? Morphine, and there was one other one. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember. Anyway, Xanax. So, and Valium I got off a while ago. Anyway, so I've been trying to get off of medication so I can do a little bit better. Maybe I have a better brain capacity because I used to be, I wasn't always book smart. I'm more street smart, as they say, back in the day. But I do know what I know, and now I know nothing. Nothing. Sometimes I struggle putting the toilet paper on the toilet paper holder. Okay. Now I am 40. What am I? I like to say I'm 43, but I'm not. I'm, and every time I do, Dave and Emily make sure to tell me that I'm not 43. And I don't know why I'm stuck on that number, but I'm going to be 48, I believe. 48, 47. I think so. I think I'm 47. Oh my God. In December. So I asked Emily, I said, how much is, because a lot of you write me and say, oh, I would love for you to do makeup tutorials on, for older women. And I've been like playing around, and, Emily's into makeup and does makeup and all that kind of stuff. And she's been playing around too, on me. So I'm trying to find, back in the day, I haven't worn makeup since my son died. So that's going on 7, 8 years now. I have to really sit and think, and I don't like to think. So yeah, so I think the last time I wore makeup was right before he died, December of 2010. So actually, he's going to be dead 8 years. Wow. Anyway, so that's a whole other video. I'm gonna take a drink of my water. What do I do with my water? So anyway, I haven't worn makeup since then, and apparently times have changed. We don't always have to wear the black eyes and all that kind of stuff like Emily says to me. I loved the dark. I guess I was more goth than anything. I didn't paint my face white, but I love dark stuff, and the black hair or the really dark auburn, that kind of thing. Back in, I used to have the stripe when I worked at the school a few years back. I was probably my early 40s, maybe late 40s, late 30s, and I would always have the dyed like the real bright maroonish pink, and then the rest was black. Anyway, that's my gig. But Emily's like, no more. So she's been doing makeup on me. I've been doing makeup and just seeing where we're at. So I will be doing those for those of you who keep asking. I might have enough courage to get on video and do it. We shall see. I'll do it in Emily's camera setup and everything like that. So that will be coming up. Yay! For anybody who's interested, and I will do giveaways and that kind of stuff as well, art supplies, and I think, and I got some ideas for giveaways that I want to do, and I'll talk about that in a whole other video because that's not what this is. So the questions are, 4:48 into the video already, because I can't shut my mouth. What is something that you really love about yourself? And what is something that you don't? And I think I might have asked this question before, maybe in more detail. But that's a question that I'm struggling with. Um, and a lot of these questions go hand in hand. Like sometimes some of the answers could be the same, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm just wondering, like, what are those about you? Because a lot of people, makes me laugh. A lot of people mention because I have a gap between my teeth. People will say to me, "Why don't you get a dent now? All your YouTube money." Yeah, right. All my YouTube money. And you people out there all you artists out there and YouTubers who know, we don't get a lot of money. I don't do this for the money. Let's say that. But people will say, get your teeth fixed, do this, do that, and everything. And honestly, my teeth don't bother me. I believe it or not, I had braces for 3 years and my teeth were good. And then something happened and blah, blah, blah. And it kind of shifted my teeth. And I don't care to talk about that right now. And it shifted my teeth. And then like the gap got a little bit bigger. If you look, which I'm not going to show you, but all my teeth are like straight. Even like I have a gap, most of my teeth are straight. Um, and I have a lot of issues from the RA in my gums and in my cheekbones and stuff in my jaw. So that doesn't help things. So I don't know sometimes I think, oh, I'll go to the dentist because I do have to go to the dentist for cleaning. However, I'm always like, go and see what it would cost. And maybe those Invisaligns, or maybe you get, maybe I can get a company to, what I'm talking about, those things you put in, whatever. So, um, I have that. So, but that's not something that bothers me too much. It seems to bother other people a lot, and I don't care. Something about myself that I hate is, number one, my hair. And it's not because it's curly, it's because ever since I got sick and got on all these different medications, and you guys know who are chronically ill, you're on medications, you're off medications. This one doesn't work, so you try this one. This one gives you the EBGBs, and you try something else. And this one so your body's constantly in like a panic of like, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Um, and that does not help. Does not help. I'm anemic and all that. It just falls out. It falls out. So it's very thin now, and it's not like it used to be, very luxurious. I have a lot of hair. It's very curly when it wants to be. Um, but that really bothers me because I just can't. And if you watch my videos, you probably know or notice every time I get on there, I'm like, oh, my hair, That's why I cut all of it off, because it was just too much to take care of. And I always wear it up, which I'm wearing it up now. And only because it falls out, and I don't necessarily want it to fall out in my glue, if you know what I'm saying. So that's something I really hate about myself. What else do I hate about myself? I hate that, oh, this is deeper, but I hate that ever since my son died, all I do is cry. And not only cry about him, which that's a given every day. I cry instead of getting mad. Like there was a time in my life when like I'm going to try to watch my language. I was getting ready to say the F word, not going to do it. But if you messed with me in any capacity here on the internet, one second, because Dave's getting things done today. So Emily's with him. I just couldn't do it. I could not go. My anxiety, I just can't do it. I don't go because I'll be panicking in there and making him worse. And, so thankfully they understand and they know, and I take care of him once he gets home, but oh my goodness. But, yeah, so I would go from 1 to 10. I would never let anybody disrespect me. I'd always be upset at things maybe my parents did, my sister did, all that kind of stuff. One second. And ever since Jared died, I cry over everything. I cry at commercials. I cry at anything that has to do with animals. I was going through Facebook the other day, and for some reason, people are putting up a lot of dog abuse, animal abuse videos and stuff, and you're just scrolling through. I'm just living my life. And I'm going through, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't see. It makes me sick. And then I'm done. I'm triggered. I'm done. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, gosh. But yeah, and like I said, ever since Jared died, I am an emotional wreck. And I don't know if it's because I just push everything down, or I don't know. I can't explain it. I never was like this. And my husband, who was very easygoing and very I want to say nice, and I don't mean that he's not nice, but he's different now. Ever since Jared died, he's different. He's the maniac, and now I'm the quiet, like, I just will sit and cry. And you know what I mean? And it's very bizarre how we switched roles, but it is what it is. We always laugh because we're like, when people anger us or things happen, we both are like, they don't know. We're like one peep peep step from blowing up and becoming the two maniacs that are inside of us. Because I'm holding everything in, he explodes at everything. Like we're a force to be reckoned with. So whatever. But yeah, things I like about myself is that I'm okay starting new things. I get excited. I will not give up until I'm done, no matter what it is, no matter if I show it to you guys or it's a cooking thing or whatever, like I don't give up. I might screw something up 20 times, and believe me, I do, but I don't give up until I get it. And I'll talk more about that on the video I did where I painted after somebody, followed their tutorial. That'll go in that video, so I won't bore you twice. Um, but I'm learning, and it's through you guys too. It's like I'm learning that it's okay to screw up, and it's okay to adjust your life for what you're doing to be adjusted to you. Like I'm not like anybody else in that way. Like something may work for you and it doesn't work for me, and just because you think it works for you, it doesn't work for me, and I'm okay with that. Like I will do it and move forward in my thing. Do you know what I mean? Like in my way. So like I'm getting okay with that. And like I said, I'm not somebody who gives up. I don't like it. I love that I love animals as much as I do. Um that's something I've been doing for over 20 years, and like I just would rescue everybody, and that's the first thing I would ever do if I hit the lottery is make. I've talked about this a million times on here. Haven't hit the lottery yet. Don't know if you know, but I would make a big, place for animals, like a lot of the older animals that can't be adopted or won't be adopted because people aren't wanting older animals. Where that's all I take. That's all I've taken. Hence why all of them are freaking dying on me now because they're all older. I hate to say old, and it's really hard. You know what I mean? That's what she said. Kathy, I know. Hey, listen, everybody, send Kathy Spires a lot of good energy, healing energy, love, because she's been having a really rough time. And I don't know if she'll be watching this, but regardless, just send some love her way. And if you're familiar with her or friendly with her or are friends with her, go leave her like a little love comment, or I do little hearts and that kind of thing. I try to do that for everybody that if I need to write somebody back or I'm thinking of somebody, I'll do a heart if I can't get to write them back. I got a few hearts I have to do today. But yeah, send her some love, and also Ramona Wallace, please. She lost her son, and it's thrown her for a loop like it does. And I try not to bother her too much because I don't want to be like a pest and a pain in the ass and her be like, oh my gosh. But I try to keep up, and I know that they had his memorial, I think I want to say Wednesday or yesterday. And I kind of like didn't want to bother her because I just didn't want to bother her. But she can use some love too. And if you're friends with her on Facebook or you're friends with her, go leave her a heart and just let her know that you're thinking of her because yeah. So these are, two things that have been really, really bothering me and on my mind, and that I've been trying to be in the moment with. I could sit, if I could contact all of you, I would. Like, it's just so hard. Do you know what I mean? Because we all need love. And sometimes we feel like we don't have the love and we just need it. So, okay. So those are the two questions. Let me think if I can go back. I probably have a lot more that I could answer. But what is something that you really love about yourself, and what is something that you just really hate about yourself? And it's not, like I said, I asked this question before, and if you've already answered it, don't worry about it. You don't have to answer it. But for me, it changes as I change. So I was just curious with you guys what it is for you. You can always leave your answers down below in the comments. You can write me on YouTube. All my information is down below. Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Google, like everywhere, Gmail, everywhere is down below. Um, and yeah, so let me know. I'd really appreciate it. And I love you guys. Keep your eye out for a video. I'm going to try to have it up today. It's the pan pastels everybody's been asking for and about. And I'm trying, I'll talk about it in the video. I can sit here and talk all day. I love you guys so very much. I'm sorry for wasting 15 minutes of your day. If you sat with me, as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. And, progress, not perfection. That's what I'm trying to do in every single way of that I place in my life. And I just love you guys. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.